Welcome back. Last episode, we completed a Thread of Hope Heritage Quest. And Littlefeet is sporting the item. This is the robe. I don't have the cloak showing. In fact, I can do that real quick so you can see what it looks like. So that is what the cloak looks like, which is very, very nice. As you can see, Littlefeet is now 59. Now, once she reaches 60, we're into a whole new tier, a whole new zones, and whole new adventures. Got a lot coming up to share, and I can't wait to get to it. So what I thought I would do is do a couple of quests today, and they are going to be in the Sinking Sands. There are some timelines available in those zones if you are interested. There's the Peacock line, and there's the Shimmering Citadel timeline. And it's the Shimmering Citadel timeline that we are going to work on a little bit today, because even though the access requirements have been lifted for a lot of the places that we are going to go, there are a couple of items that I wanted to have for my collection, and hopefully you will be interested in wanting to get those as well. Now, before we get started, I did want to mention that the armor that we created for a Thread of Hope, and the goblin didn't want it because it didn't fit, well, he gave it back to us. Now, it is actually level 52 armor, and some of these pieces, if you're a cloth wearer, you will notice that your pieces are coming back as cloth. If you're leather, they will be leather, and if you're plate, they will be plate. Now, you can use these as an appearance item, or if they're upgrades for you, that works as well. And actually, there are going to be some upgrades for me. Let's go ahead and just leave the inn room for a moment. And we are ready to go. So I'm going to mend really quickly, and I will meet you all in the Sinking Sands. All right, we're here on the dock, and we are ready to get going. If you're enjoying my series, please subscribe. I do appreciate that very, very much. This first quest that we're going to work on today, we've got a few of them, but the first one is going to be called The Name of My Forefathers. Now, the reason that we're doing this quest is it will unlock the next quest that we want to do. And it's also part of the Shimmering Citadel timeline if you're interested in running that all the way through. So the first thing you want to do is we need to go to Majdul to pick up this quest. So I'm going to go ahead and speak to the Carpet Keeper and have him send us to Majdul. So I'm just going to go and viz just to save myself some grief. So what you want to do, this city is a little bit confusing. So what we need to do, we will need to come back to him a couple of times. Because yes, he is going to send us all over the place. But you come here and you can, if you go to the left, this is the Sultan's Palace right here to my right. So you want to just come down and you want to go past the Sultan's Palace. And you can see a lot of these NPCs are green, which means they would be aggro to me, quite possibly. So you want to head here to the left through this first stairway that you come across. So you want to go down there. And you want to take a sharp left again. And there's another little road. We want to go down here. Come around and take this first little exit here. Not going to invis anymore. Alright, so we want to talk to Zeke.
Salutations.
I don't know. I don't know. What's wrong? Zeke doesn't remember how he got to Majdul. Maybe Zeke flew on the wind? The sky's blue and so are you. No, no. Mustn't say things like that. Words only. Only words. Help Zeke. Help Zeke remember. Well, how can I help you? And we will get this quest called The Name of My Forefathers. He lost his memory and seems half mad. Something in his voice has convinced me to help him find out more about his past. So when we complete this quest, we're going to get his diary, and that is a housing item, and then one of these. Zeke is grateful. See this? It's a Naga scale. Pretty Naga. So pretty. Naga in the anvil. They know Zeke. They must know something. Please ask. Out in the desert in the drylands. A Naga scale, eh? Perhaps I can learn more about you from the Naga also. So we've got the quest now, and our clue is learn more about Zeke Two Tones from the Naga in the Pillars of Flame. So we're going to head on over to the Pillars of Flame. First we need to get out of here, and I'm going to viz out just so we don't have any drama. And there you go. So we're going to take this carpet back to the dock. All right, we have to make our way to the Pillars of Flame. Now, there's many different entrances to the Pillars of Flame, and I'm going to show you on the map. If you have EQ2 maps, you can see them all. There's 4, actually. Now, this is the one we're going to go in because the Naga we need to see is going to be closer to this area than these are. We don't want to have to go all the way. So we're going to go ahead and get over to this entrance. And the easiest way to do that, if you're not flying, is to take the carpet. And we're going to go to the Twin Tiers destination. All right, now we need to get over straight ahead where I'm looking, right where my cursor is. That's where we need to go. Now the easiest way to get there, if you're at level and you don't want to have any aggro, you can, for the most part, follow this sand dune around. Kind of stay away from everybody. You never know where they're going to be. Every time I come through here, you could have a swarm of scorpions up on top here, or raptors. Just never know. Now these sand goblins over here aren't much of a threat. You can pretty much just run past them. I mean, they will attack you, but they're like 52. And you just want to come along here, pass by this tent, and you will zone in as soon as you get to the edge. Once we arrive, we actually don't have to go too far, but there's a lot of mobs and things that, you don't need to fight. So what you want to do is come over to this carpet dude. Now he's going to give us a scenic tour. For some reason, God bless the devs, they thought that we would like to have that, because instead of going straight to the next destination, we are gonna, you'll see, Where we want to go is to the Stinging Isle, and we are here now. So we're going to go here. So we are here, and that was quite the tour. Now, to get to the Naga, you want to come right over here. You can climb down. You see these nails on each side. That's your indication that you can climb here. So we're just going to go down. Now, you will not get attacked in this area. These mobs are not aggro unless, of course, you attack them. But what you want to do is come over here to this little campfire, and there's a stack of books by this Narum sister soldier, and you want to click on that. So now we have to read it. The pages are torn and difficult to decipher, but this appears to be Two-Tone's diary. Reading it might help Zeke get back his memory. Day 28. I've circled all of Norath, it seems, trying to find what happened to the Two-Tone family. Am I really the last Two-Tone? My forebears came from Nectulos Forest, but there's no one there now who remembers us. Day 36. Perhaps I should not have taken passage aboard that creaky freighter after all. It went aground in water so still I could see my own reflection. There were few other survivors. The ship sank so quickly. Fortunately, I had this journal in my pocket. My harp is damaged, though, but at least I have it as well. Day 59. I cannot find water. The shimmering spring I straggled to with the others is poisoned. I must find shelter. It's so hot here. They came at night, and they took some of the men, but I hid from them. What foul purpose these creatures may have, I don't know. I don't know. Day 108. My companions and I were rescued by the Jinn, who brought us to their shining city in the sky, and yet my heart fills with foreboding. I lacked nothing until I asked for my harp. The response was dreadful. They separated me from the others. I am lost in these dark caverns that hang beneath the beautiful citadel. Are all things of beauty so corrupt? Oh, someone comes. All right, that was the end of his diary. So we need to go back now to Zeke and let him know that we have his diary. I'm going to go ahead and hit my escape to get back. And then I'm going to leave the area. You can go back to the other carpet area where we entered and go back that way, or you can call out, or you can do what I did. Now, when you do it as an escape, it brings you right out here at Camp de Sass, and Camp de Sass does have a carpet. So if you can fly directly here, that's another way that you can get where you need to go. So we need to go on a carpet ride back to the port. Unfortunately, you cannot go straight to Majdul from these carpets. Okay, we're back at Zeke. Hello, Zeke. I found a diary.
Hello.
Who's Zeke? Where did he come from? Across the sea and on the wind? Down, down, we all fall down. I found a tattered diary that says you're seeking information about your ancestors. Ancestor? Zeke's family? Do they know? What does Zeke say before he forgot everything but the wind? It whistles and howls. It tears at you, tearing and ripping, fluttering like a moth in a candle. The wind is so cruel. Here, read it for yourself. Zeke could sing? La la. No, no, not singing. Zeke's not singing. Please, no, don't hurt Zeke. He didn't mean to lie. It's not a lie if Zeke didn't say he could sing. Zeke cannot sing. No, no. Oh my goodness. What are you afraid of? You don't make any sense at all. Zeke does not know. In the long ago, Zeke's mother sang to him, and it was safe. Is it safe to sing again? If Zeke's hands held the harp in his old diary, could Zeke sing again and not be afraid? Oh, well, I didn't see a harp. I can go look again. So now we need to locate his old harp. So I will meet you all back in the Pillars of Flame. Okay, everybody, I took the carpet to the Desas destination, and it brought us here, and there is a carpet in here. So we're going to try going where we need to go on this side, see if it's quicker. We need to go back to Stinging Isle. All right. Now I'm going to get off my mount simply because I don't want to make a mistake and fall down into the water. I'm not real good at that. Kind of clumsy. For a froglock anyway. Okay, now to find the harp, what you want to do, it's the same rock that we picked up the diary from. That's where you want to go back to. And you want to just follow it all the way to the back. So you can follow along the ridge. You're not going to get attacked by any of this stuff. So basically you can see, if you look on the map there, you can see the dot. But you don't have to just jump down in the water. You can come over here. Jump up on this ledge, and you can come right down to the water's edge this way. And there's some fish in there, but they're not aggro, so you don't need to worry. So we're just going to swim down and get the harp. Here it is. And you want to just click on the harp. And then you just want to go back. Get out the same way. All right, everybody, we need to go back to Zeke and Majdul. I will be back when we get to Zeke. All righty, Zeke, I found your harp.
Salutations.
It's broken, though. Zeke's harp. His father gave it to him, and his mother would sing so long ago. Zeke thought he could find his father's fathers and put the harp in his rucksack. But the Jinn do not like music. They found Zeke's harp, They stepped on it. Then they took Zeke, and they flung him from the flying city, falling. No. Are you okay? Kadira the Naga found Zeke. She took Zeke and nursed him to health. The Naga hate the Jinn, for the master laughed at them and cast them down, like Zeke. Zeke got his wish, though. Zeke got his wish. What did you wish for? Zeke wished for, something. Zeke's mind is so mixed, falling, and the wind tearing and ripping. Kadira saved Zeke. The master cast them out. The master made them. He made them and is so heartless. He turned them away. They loved him once, but now they only hate. Zeke does not remember. I'll leave you be for now. We are finished with that quest, but now we can go back to Kadira, the Naga, and we can start the next quest. I'm going to go ahead and head on back over to the Pillars of Flame, and I will meet you back there. Alrighty, well, you want to make sure you come back out to the Stinging Isle destination. And once you do, we got to get back over to where the Nagas are. And you want to come over here, and now we see that Kadira has a feather for us. So we want to speak with her. Hello, Kadira. And who have we got here? You've come such a far distance to see me. Your dedication will surely be rewarded. Well, I've been looking for you. Of course you have. Many seek me, but few actually find me. I knew you would find me. I've sensed your presence since you first set foot in my territory. Why the long face? What can I do to alleviate your sorrow? Do you remember someone named Zeke Two-Tone? No. I'm sorry. The name doesn't ring a bell. Ring a bell. Now, there's a phrase the Jinn would never use. They hate music. They fear its power. Anything that makes music is immediately destroyed. Perhaps that is what happened to your friend. If he is so much whistled near them, they would crush him. Oh, well, that's the impression I got also. So we're going to get this quest called Lady Naga. Music is no great evil. It is the Jinn who are the ones that must be stopped. They impose their will upon the unwilling, destroying all they do not agree with. Such petty behavior cannot be tolerated. You must stop them. Well, I can do that, I think, if you'd let me know how or where. So I need to hunt down the Jinn and kill 10 pillar sentinels above the burning sea. Now, we're going to come back out because that's all she's going to talk to us about. We're going to take the transportation over here. We're going to go over to the Giant's Field Carpet. So we do have to cross the zone. So let's get back to that dude over here. And go to Giant's Field. Alright, here we are. Now if you check your map, we need to come over here. This is where the sentinels are down here. So what we want to do is you want to follow along the edge of this wall here. Well, you don't have to be on it. Just need to follow along until you come to a place where we can climb, which is right here. And you need to climb down. Kind of look around. They can be kind of floating in different spots. Now there's the sentinels that we need.
It's my ventricle. Theodore Mael.
Nice. I don't think we've forgot anybody. Nope. Okay, this glass orb is the language quest. So we're going to go ahead and accept that and start that right away. So we need to get 5 more glass orbs to learn the language. And the language for this is, oh, what's it called? Let's see. Aruvanian. Aruvanian. Yeah, Aruvanian. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it.
Theodore Mael.
You just want to come around, and there's a name at the top of this pillar, so we're going to get him just because we're here. Okay, and this, I believe, yes, this is the lore and legend. So we got a humorous, so we're going to accept that quest and study it. There we go. Fantastic.
Inosium Mael ventricle.
Okay, and when you get to the top here, you'll see this book. That's for a different quest, but you can climb to the top, and the name's up here if he's up. So we're going to see. Yes, yes. Okay. Go. Oh, no! I fell. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Well, that wasn't good. Oh, you're coming after me? Don't port me off this ledge. I will be very disappointed. Oh my goodness, we should have got an exquisite chest for that. Oh well. Ear stud of harpy talons. Got some rares, that's cool. What is this harpy talons? That is not an upgrade. Alright, well we still need to get 2 more sentinels. So we're going to go back. They will respawn. There's one over there. I don't know if it's a sentinel. Fairly quickly. Even if it's not, I'm going to... No, but I want the legend and lore language, so we'll see. You know what? I did not buff you. So sorry about that, Kel. Alright, so now we just have to wait until they come back. It usually doesn't take too long. There's one right there. Okay, we just need one more there. Fabulous. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Kadira. So I'll meet you back at the Naga. Alrighty, let's turn this in. Back, Kadira. Have you stopped the djinn? One of the djinn was carrying this mirror. Mirror? Show it to me. Oh, no, it's not hers. I thought perhaps you had found the mirror of Samira, Lady Naga. She claims to be the leader of the Naga. Boastful wench. After what happened, she's lucky we let her live among us. Samira brought the wrath of the Djinn Master upon us. She thought she was being sly, but he saw through her. Because of her deceit, we were cast down in this vile form. If she were destroyed, however, we would regain our form. Of this I'm sure. You might be able to help us. Well, what's in it for me? Well, I will tell you the secret of entering the Shimmering Citadel, the home of the Djinn Masters filled with many beautiful things. All could be yours for the taking. If you would slay Samira and bring me her mirror, you will find me most appreciative. Interesting offer. It's a deal. Alright, so now we have to get rid of Samira and take her mirror. And she is nearby. As far away as you can go. And there she is. Alrighty, let's do this. I'm just going to hit with Fireball just to start. Man. And we got an update, and it says that we slew her and got her mirror. So we need to go back to Kadira now. All right, Kadira, we're back. Have you dealt with Samira? Yeah, she wasn't easy to find. Oh, of course not. Samira hid herself from the Jinn Master, lest he decide to further humiliate her in his wrath. You've done me and the Naga a great service. Now, I shall be Kadira Lady Naga, the leader of all the Naga. So how do I reach the Citadel? Oh, not so fast. One more thing you need to do. Bring me Samira's mirror. Should have been found on the body. If not, then it might have been stolen by the pesky Naga hunter. Let me look. I think I have it. Do you mean this one? Yes, that's the one. Examine it closely by night, and by day the secret will be revealed. Should you ever misplace it, the only way through will be my mirror right here. Alrighty, so we got all kinds of goodies. We got, well, actually, I got an upgrade. This bangle is an upgrade for the Fate speakers that I had, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And this here is the Title Lord. You can place it on the floor in any house. Now, back in the day, they used to have what's called an arena, where you could collect different pets from quests, or you could buy them from a merchant, and you could fight your pets in the arena with other people's pets. But they did away with that quite a while ago because no one really seemed to be using it. But the pets are still in the world, and this is one of them that could have been used for that. So it's just something nice to have as a memory of those days if you have not collected it yet. I'll show you what he looks like, though. And this is what he looks like. Very noble. And you can place that in your home. Our next quest that we need to do is actually go into the Shimmering Citadel. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to call back to Kinos. And here we go. So you can tell it's going to work because it's lit up. Here we go. All right, and here we are inside the cave entrance to the Shimmering Citadel. Now, nothing in this area is going to be aggro to us. However, you do need to be careful. We are going to make our way to the actual citadel itself. Every time you come across one of these crevices, these differences in height and space, you want to jump over them. For the simple reason is, as you can probably tell, there is a huge drop. If you drop down there, you will die. Regardless of whether you're a fae or you can fly or anything, you will die. So you don't want to do that. But what you want to do is you just want to jump over them. Now when you get to this one, you just want to jump far. It's okay. You'll be fine. And come up this little ramp here. So what we're going to do is come right up here. Now, this is where the elevator is, and there it is. You can't control it. It just goes up and down on its own. So when it gets down, you just want to hop on it. we're in the Citadel. We're gonna get attacked. Okay, once you're done fighting the welcoming committee, then you want to come out. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a right. Come to think of it. Whoops. Alrighty then. Fantastic. So we want to go in this building here. Kel, where are you going? Oh my God. Back here. Oh, of course, he would have to drop something. Okay, that wasn't anything I needed. Alright, let's go inside here. So what you want to do is come in and then come into the room. And we want to speak to this gentleman here, Kadar the Curator.
Well met.
What does the master's guest wish to know? So he gives you a lot of different options, and I always choose who is the master because you may get different tasks with the other one. So I just want to do this one. He's the Jinn Master, the most powerful Jinn now in this world. Well, there used to be others more powerful. The Jinn, my throat's gone dry. Oh, here, have something to drink. You are most gracious. I'll be sure to remember this. Now, the Jinn have existed beyond the memories of folks like you. So, of course, there've likely been more powerful Jinn. But for now, this Jinn Master is the most powerful as well as the most reclusive. That's why he likes this museum. He built this museum for himself? For himself and his guests. You aren't from Majdul, gracious one. Perhaps I could be so bold as to ask a favor? The master can create anything he chooses, but he prefers his museum display only real objects. Could find it in your heart to procure some for me? Well, I don't see why not. So we get this quest called the Master's Museum. And we are going to get a music box that offers another quest and also this. So we're going to accept that quest. Oh, gracious one, the sun and the moon shine upon you. If you can bring but a handful of these trifles back, I will personally see to your reward. So we need to get 3 items. We need to get a flawless pelt of a great desert cat, a large needle from the base of a great desert cypress, and an impeccable Winchester headdress. So all we have to do is leave. Never mind. If you come back to the front, you can just click on the mirror to go back out to the pillars of flame. Now, the items that we need, harpies, are actually, I believe, right here. Yes. So we are going to go ahead and kill these until we get the headdress. Of course, there's other things around, but we're going to do our best. No quest items. But we're going to get some other stuff, which is good. I wonder if that does a lore and legend. Yes, it does. Alright, so we've got a harpy lore and legend also. Fantastic. Got it.
Fades from me.
Fantastic. Oh, over here, let's see what we got. Okay, now we're going to go in Viz, and hopefully we can get past some of this stuff. Because we need to make our way over to where the cats are. Okay. I'll be back as soon as I find the cats. Probably going to have to fight these, maybe not. Okay, so these are the guys we need. But I don't want them all at once. Yeah, let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, crap. Okay, we're gonna get everybody. I'm gonna die here. Oh, I got the pelt. So I don't care if I die. Fantastic. Got the pelt. Fantastic. That's one way to get it. Okay. So now all we need is the base of the cypress, the trees. And for that we're going to need to go over here, I believe. So we are going to fly to the T Narev carpet and go over that way. All right, here we are at the T Narev one, which is the first one that you come to when you come through this Pillars of Flame that when I showed you at the beginning of the episode. Now, you're going to see this tree. There's a tree over there. We are going to get over to that island. I believe we climb here, yes. Oop. And these disciples are not aggro. And what you want to do is, well, first we're going to pick up the shiny. Always have to pick up the shinies. Now, we're looking for a needle of a great desert cypress. And that's this tree that's right up here. There can be a needle around here, and we have to look for it. It's a harvestable. And you want to look in these small clump of weeds right here on the ground. They're hard to see, but you can see the text. And we have the needle. So now we have to go back to Kadar. And I am going to try, I don't know, we can't use this again. Oh, it's good only once every hour. So we have 23 minutes before we can use it again. So what that means is we just have to go in through the mirror, the Naga, which is in the place right next to where we are right now. Click on the mirror. I'll be right back once we get back to Kadar. Okay, and here we are. Kadar, we brought back your items.
Hello!
I found things the Jinn might enjoy. Oh, gracious one, I knew I could depend on you. Would you accept this music box? I know it's broken, but I cannot bear to destroy it. Look at that hand craftsmanship. It was obviously made by a master. I am sure you can repair it, and yet the Jinn hate music. I dare not keep it in the museum. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. But why do the Jinn hate music so much? Well, it is said the Jinn are given their true name at birth, a name created in music. To know a Jinn's true name is to control it. Hence, they destroy all musical instruments, even such work as this music box. I thought owning their anchor controlled them. Well, so many think that. Even Mudif, the Vizier. Control is more than ownership, gracious one. The one who owns the vessel may summon the inhabitant. One who controls the inhabitant may destroy it. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So we got these items. I have to select one of these. So we'll get that one, which is not an upgrade, but that's okay. You are uncommonly perceptive, gracious one. Thank you for taking this music box. You may wander the citadel, but please watch your step. There's hidden dangers above and below. Only the most observant will find the path laid before them. Thank you. I will. And we want to go back to the middle where I said we needed to go back and speak to someone. Can you come over here? Okay, so we want to go and talk to this lady, the caretaker. Are you our new poet? New poet? Oh, forgive me. I was expecting someone else. Okay, so now we have to go and talk to the librarian. Not that far, he's just in here. Good. And there's the librarian here. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Shh. The caretaker asked me to return this book. This is a place of learning. Shh. How can anyone learn anything if you insist on making all this noise? I'm sorry. Oh! Well, okay then. If that's the way it's going to be. You can help me out, Cal. I did not know she was going to attack me. Boy, I'll tell you what. Okay, we got to go back to the caretaker now and tell her that the librarian attacked me. Hello, caretaker. Well, it's a pleasure to see you again. Is the book safely stored away? Well, the librarian tried to kill me. We got the shimmering carpet of the Citadel. Did she? I must apologize. She's usually much friendlier to our guests. We are in the house. What I wanted to share is the carpet that we got. We're going to place it down. Now you can resize it or you can leave it small. It doesn't matter. But what happens is when you place it, it's a beautiful carpet in its own right. And when you click on it, you right click and step onto the carpet. And this is where it's going to take you. So if you don't want to carry around that mirror, it is actually going to bring you inside the Citadel. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.